hello everyone, and welcome back to RCRC, the Relationship Connection with Ronald and Charlie. And this is our Married at First Sight review. We are now on, this is episode 14 of
Season 14.
14
and 14.
14.
That's right.
So I really like this episode.
What? Why?
I like it when they get away.
Oh, you like when they get away?
Yeah.
The episode's more about them getting away, though.
Right. But before we get into talking about the episode and then talking about everyone, we want to already let you know that we have other videos on our channel that talk about relationship topics in a different scenery, I guess we're in the same set, but just talking about it on a different level. So we're talking about challenges in relationship and things that you can do to help grow your marriage, your relationship, and a Christian aspect. So go ahead and like and share and comment on this video, and don't forget to subscribe.
All right, you got all that out the way, Charlie?
Yes, I did.
Now let's get down. Let's get down on it, y'all.
Into this episode.
Who are we going to talk about first?
So they're 2 weeks away from D-Day. Yay!
Decision Day.
Right. And it's expected, temperatures are flaring. Some episodes and days are good and some are bad. And sometimes you feel oh yeah, they got a chance. And then it looks like
the roller coaster.
That's right. Don't
up and down.
If they're going to make it or not.
Right.
So
that's why I don't really change my order.
Okay.
I've changed it slightly, but for the most part, I have been remaining the same, Charlie. Don't change the order.
Well, I'm glad. So we got 4 couples. So let's go ahead and get
How many couples we got?
We got 4 couples.
Okay, just making sure.
Let's go ahead and talk about it. So the first couple we're going to talk about, I want to talk about Mark and Jasmina.
The boring couple.
I'm sorry, Mike and Jasmina, not Mark. Mike and
Could be Mark and Jasmina. They're still boring.
Anyway, so this is the couple that is having a challenge on connecting. They've had some rough spots in their communication in the beginning. Seems like they've gotten past some things and they're talking and getting to know each other more. But however, they just
no sexual chemistry.
Right.
No emotional connection.
Yeah, they haven't gotten there yet.
Jasmina wants that. Mike's scared to do that.
Not making a move.
He's scared, man. I wonder is that how he is with other females he have dated?
I don't know. It's just so challenging. But
blah 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 blah. Okay.
But for this episode, they didn't have anything they didn't have any disagreements or anything.
No, they're just going along.
They were actually working together as a couple,
Yeah, they looked like a couple wearing t-shirts and you think they got the greatest relationship. They look like a power couple.
They did, right. They were heading the couple games. So
But according to Jasmina, they're not a 10.
There are 5.
That's bad.
And so Mike asked the question,
that's 50%.
Will that make a difference come decision day on whether you stay in the marriage or not? And she made the comment that it has to be more than a 5 for her. So they got 2 weeks to do that.
Because you look at on a letter grade scale, that's an F. Nobody wants to score 50. 5. It is a 50 when you do the percentage. Right. Nobody wants to score 5 out of 10. Come on, we got to get at least that 80 percentile.
Yeah.
8, 9. Okay. Hollering like they will get a 10.
So the other good thing or nice thing that happened in this episode was they saw a medium, and the medium gave out some points on rather that she felt that they should stay together. But
she gave some points like they're not going to be together.
But if they did not stay together, then it would be like 5 years before he found someone, and maybe a year and a half before Jasmina did. But that it'll be some regret, I guess, so that they probably should have stayed in the relationship. That's what I got from it.
I wanted the medium to tell us, is they going to stay together on decision day? Not, well, if this happen, I can say that part. Well, if this happened, this going to happen. If this happened, this going to happen. Okay, we want the media to say, hey, are we going to make it? Yes or no?
Well, and she also gave some information that was confirming to him about his father passing and his brother passing. So Jasmina has, she believes in the mediumship. She has good faith and stock in that she was being truthful.
Yeah, but they're still friends.
But then ultimately,
they still friends.
They're still friends.
You got to get to 8, Mike.
Right. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks, I don't know, we'll see up until decision day what's really going to happen. You know, I want them to work out.
You want them to work out?
I do. I want them to work
out.
Call
Mike then. Say, Mike, step up your game.
I don't know if they're going to work out because
the thing for them is that when you don't have an emotional connection, you don't really have anything to argue about anymore. So it seems on the surface that, oh man, they seem to be getting along, they seem to be doing well.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's the complete opposite.
Yeah, because it's just a friendship kind of looks like.
I'm not gonna get upset with you because I'm not emotionally connected with you. There's no emotional intimacy. You know, there's no sexual attraction going on. Mm-hmm. So it kind of almost created an environment you don't care as much.
I don't know. Is he scared to make?
So when you don't care as much, you argue less. You argue more when you care, right?
To an extent, yes.
Yeah, you do. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not gonna waste my time on something I don't really care about. Okay. Okay. So if I care and I get upset, then I'll probably argue more and stuff. Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see. So that's Mike.
We will definitely see with Mike, but in the order they are still dead last. Not last, but dead last.
All right. So the next couple we'll talk about is.
Who are we gonna talk about now?
Steve and Noah.
Steve and Noah, another dead last couple.
So they start off again arguing about the social media on the drive up to the retreat. And then also during, I guess, like dinner, she had already said that she didn't want to talk about this. She didn't want to talk about this in front of the couples before.
But he did.
He did. He brought it up still.
He brought it up and he kept going on. I don't want to talk about this.
And then even after that, even when they went and they had their little outing together, when they did the little amusement stuff.
I'm going to tell you why, though. She didn't want to talk about it.
Why? She
knows she's wrong. He knows he's right. Mm-hmm. So if we talk about it in front of the other couples, nobody's going to take my side.
That is possibly true.
But she's coming from a place of she's not cared enough to do that for you because you won't get a job. Mm-hmm. I think getting a job would change the whole thing around for her. So as long as you don't get a job, she's not gonna be committed to you. She's not moving in with you, as she said.
Right.
I might even say yes on decision day, but I'm not going to move in with you.
So let's talk a little bit about the moving. In the car, in the drive there, she did get emotional. I believe it was the drive there, not bad. She did get emotional about, her little place that she had.
Right.
And what it took for her to get there.
Right, so.
And you got to think about it. And with, if I give that up, even in this mindset, if I give that up and then I'm going to this environment where he doesn't have a job.
That's right, because, she's really attached to that place as illustrated in the show. And for her to move on from that place, she got to be in a position where she's committed to the relationship.
Right.
She's not committed to the relationship. Which explains the social media dilemma that she's like, I'm gonna do what I want to do with the social media. It's my voice. It's my social media. I can say what I want to say on this. Yeah. And what she really saying is, I don't really care how you think about it. Yeah. I don't care because ultimately you don't have a job, so you have no say so in what I do.
Yeah. Because think about it. We we're in a relationship where we all have a voice, but then we're more respectful of the things we say and what we do when we respect the person to a degree. And
right. Now she's clearly wrong in her position now.
Right.
I'm not agreeing with that position at all.
Right.
Perhaps if you change your position, maybe he might get a job. Who knows? That's a no for Charlie.
Because there wasn't a job before the social media issue came up. So, yeah.
Yeah, but clearly it hurts him, right?
Right.
It hurts his feeling that she putting out negative things out on social media, that if anyone know about her relationship, they're gonna automatically think she's talking about him.
Right,
okay?
right.
So that makes them feel bad.
Yeah.
And that would make anyone feel bad.
Definitely.
However, she does not care that you feel bad because you don't care enough to get a job. That's the bottom line. Get a job and then see what happens. Now, if you get a job and she don't change her position, for me, you're in a position to say no on decision day.
He ain't gonna get a job in the next 2 weeks.
He can say he's gonna get a job. He can make some efforts to get a job. He can show a commitment toward getting a job. He can be putting in applications. He can be online looking for a job. If you show those kind of things that you trying to get a job, then she might change.
Okay.
I'm just saying that
possibility. Because he really hasn't made the commitment with his mouth and say, okay, I'm going to do it.
Because
he's still talking around.
Right. He's still tap dancing.
Yeah.
And because I think, remember the first time she did it, and they talked about it, she shouldn't be on board with understanding why she should not do it again. Mm-hmm. You remember that?
Right.
And then ultimately she did it again and stuff. But, if she was on board the first time, why was that as compared to now?
Yeah, because there's no change.
Yeah, now she's deep in the relationship, and this guy still do not want to work, do not want a full-time job. So I don't see them making it. I do not. Unless that changed, I do not see them making it.
Wow.
Ultimately, I was thinking that he might say yes on decision day, but now because of this social media thing that keep occurring and is not solved, he may say no on decision day also. I definitely can see her saying no.
Yeah, that could be a possibility.
I don't want to leave my apartment and commit to you, and you don't have a job.
Yeah.
I don't want to commit to that. Okay. But ultimately, she seemed to be giving it an opportunity because she didn't say, I'm going to say no on decision day. She said, if I say yes, I'm not moving in with you.
She don't want to move in. So.
Right, which is almost a no. Okay.
And he said he doesn't see how living apart was going to help the marriage, and this is true. Especially
maybe she just want to be girlfriend, boyfriend. We get a divorce and we be girlfriend, boyfriend. Who knows?
Who knows? So still a lot going on right there.
Right. So that relationship is a mess. It used to be messy on one side. Now it's messy on two sides. Mess one and mess two. They getting together making a mess.
All right, let's move on. Let's talk about Mark and Lindsay.
Oh, the messiest one of all.
So they started out with saying that, they hadn't had any disagreements. Things that were going well for the past few days.
They started off saying that.
Mark
you said they started lying?
No, Mark did say that when the guys were cooking the meal at the retreat.
They had a couple of days.
They had a couple of days were good. That makes you feel good and everything. Then you just wait for the shoe to drop.
It's got to happen. As long as you got Lindsay and Mark.
Yeah.
I used to always put it on Lindsay, but now I'm going to have to bring Mark into the reason why they keep bumping heads also. Okay. Is the way he responds to things. Right.
I think he's still in that, unfortunately, and it's not an excuse, he's still in that unsure, don't know what to do kind of thing, because Lindsay is just so much to take.
She's a lot to take and stuff. And she'll come from a place like, whoa, what is going on with you?
Just looking at her and the way she gets defensive when they were playing the game and stuff. Mm-hmm. First of all, the alcohol is not, I don't know how much she was drinking, or she drank or whatever, but it doesn't sit well with her. And then also she's got some underlying emotional issues and trauma, and that from her mom or whomever, where she feels like she has to defend herself.
Right. She don't love herself enough.
Such a negative way. When someone comes at her, she has to, come out with the aggression because she's so boisterous and stuff, and people can't handle that.
She's very defensive, and because of her being defensive, that goes to hurt feelings when you don't respond in a certain way. And of course, for Mark, he does not know how to respond to that, which escalates the situation.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
She has hurt feelings. you can't understand why the feelings are hurt, right?
Yeah.
So then, therefore, you do not know how to respond.
Mm-hmm.
However, the place you want to be at is don't try to understand why her feelings is hurt.
Hurt.
Understand that she have hurt feelings, and then apologize for
Right.
that.
Because they had a couple.
That'll smooth things over.
They had a couple of incidents. They had the incident with the game where everybody kind of picked her out to be, what I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't a great position to be in, and that made her upset.
Right. Another example.
He didn't come to her aid.
He didn't come to her aid. He didn't comfort her. He's slow with apology because he instead of apologizing, he's looking to understand, why are you feeling this way, and then he want to rationalize based on his thoughts. You shouldn't feel this way because I didn't say anything that would hurt you.
Right.
That's how you think. That's how you feel. Yeah. But that's not how she think and how she feel. Okay. Yes. So you can't put it on. He can't put it on how he think and feel, and then that's how you respond.
Right. Right.
You just respond like, "Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings." And that'll help out a lot in their relationship if he learned how to do that.
Right.
Because Lindsay is bringing in a lot. She's very defensive because she has some unresolved emotional issues going on the inside, where it creates things that would cause her to be sensitive in situations where you would look at it and don't understand why she's sensitive in that area.
Right. So even till when he tried to talk to her about it, and I think they were fine. Then the next morning, all was good, all was well for a moment, and then he said, I think he said something about how hyper she is, and she got offended. And he didn't. He finally apologized.
But didn't she tell him to apologize?
Yeah, she had to tell him to.
Yeah, she had to tell him. So he's not at that place with understanding that when she get her feelings hurt, don't try to rationalize based on how you think. Just simply apologize for doing that. Okay? And then you learn and grow. This is a trigger for her, and I really can't talk about this in this way because she don't like anyone saying she hyped up. She don't like that at all. Right. I mean, she kind of illustrated that in the early episode when I think somebody said something about her and something. She didn't like it. Yeah.
So that next morning, when she wasn't feeling well, and they ended up going to the ER, and he was there.
He's very supportive of her and stuff, but I think we need to back up a little bit. What about the game, the couple game when she got?
Yeah, we talked about that. I said how the statement was made that was not great for her. Okay. They were kind of pinpointing her, and she kind of got a aggression with that, and it was a negative statement. But everybody was kind of picked her.
Yeah, but okay. I guess the part I wanted to talk about was the lie she told.
The lie she told.
Yeah, and I don't know if she lying to the couple or lying to Mark.
Okay.
But she was talking about his performance in bed.
Oh my goodness.
Need to improve, y'all. Why would you blast? If you want to talk about hurt feelings, Mark should have got hurt by that one. What? My performance needs to improve? That's something you should tell me one-on-one. Now everybody know I can't put it down.
Was she drinking? Did she have the truth serum in her?
She was drinking. She was drinking.
Yeah, that was
that was bad. That was bad. When you look at the totality of the couple, and you say who should get hurt. If you tell me my performance is bad in bed in front of everybody, I'm gonna have some hurt feelings going on. Okay? I mean, you can have a conversation later on. Like, why would you put that out? If my performance is bad, let me know so I can improve.
Right.
Don't tell everybody I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was bad.
So, Mark and Lindsay, they're.
Well, I think where that come from, right? Drinking.
Yeah.
Drinking is gone. I'm gonna say, y'all, I don't hold anything back. The dude can't put it down. When he was moving around and stuff, right? I was on the phone talking to my friend.
Anyway. Let's move on.
Are you doing something down there? Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Oh, okay, you doing so I did. I'm talking to my friend over here. Just go ahead and do what you gotta do. Yeah, girl. Nah, it's bad. Yeah, BAD bad.
Anyway, let's move on to the last couple. Which is
your favorite couple.
and Katina.
Here we go again.
Boy.
The O don't know.
So some of the things that the O has said to contradict himself. Now he put out some good statements and things about Katina, saying that she's putting in a whole lot of effort. She's really stepping up to the plate. He even made a statement about he's passionate.
Through the L word out there, y'all.
Have passionate love, and care for this woman, and then because there was no issues with them with the couples games or anything of that.
They was doing good. They was doing fine. Everything was going okay until O started talking.
Right. Oh. So
he don't need to talk.
When he had this conversation, this is after they did the animal pet farm.
Yeah, that stuff that only O likes and Katina does not.
Yeah, and she
doesn't like stuff like that.
She went ahead and ran with the
alpaca. Trying to see what is he doing that she like.
I'm telling you, I haven't seen any of that.
So
she puts
the
out
answer
so
to
much.
That question, nothing.
She puts out so much to please him.
Please him. What is he doing for her though?
Good.
Is he doing things that she like? And then, what does she like?
Right. You get an opportunity to do that.
You're not seeing that.
So the issue. So he made a statement and asked her about how long will it be before she finished school. She said 2 years. And then he also put together the fact that in 2 years, you say you want to have children.
Wait a minute now.
You're not gonna be able to do that at this, around the same time or whatever. And Katina says there's plenty of people that have a family and have a career. That wasn't what he was kicking on. He said something about that he wasn't gonna take.
That was so BAD.
He wasn't gonna
this
take
is your
care
ride
of her
or die.
and a
this
child.
Is your queen. This is the person that you married and you want to stay together in a committed relationship through ups and downs and through the challenge of the relationship, whether it's good or bad. And then you put out a statement that says that when you're in this situation, I'm not going to take care of you.
Yes.
And that's enough on decision day to say no.
That's enough to say no right.
Say no right now. So say no right now. Because this guy does not get it on how to treat a woman. He does not know how to do that.
So he put out the statements that, I already did all that. I paid, got my job, paid off, went to school,
but then help her get
paid all my debt.
Help her get to that same place. House. Help her get to that same place.
I did this first, but you did it the opposite way. And, you're not fully established with a career. I mean, like...
This is not your homeboy. This is your wife. Dude. This is your queen. This is your ride or die. This is the person you want to protect. This is the person you want to take care of. And you said that statement?
She just sit there and take it.
Yeah, and then it made me think about a previous episode when he was talking to her really bad,
right?
And then she said, "You don't want the Katina to come out or something to that effect."
Girl, wait, the real Katina.
That is the real Katina we seen. There is no other Katina. When you gotta defend a statement by saying you don't want to see the Katina come out, there is no other Katina.
Wow.
Because he done did enough. If you had another side, we'd have seen that.
Sure would have.
We would have seen that long time ago.
Day one.
He done belittled you. He done downgraded you. He done talked about you bad as a woman, bad as a cook, bad as a person. And yet you have not said anything to him to say, hey, do not talk to me in this manner. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She has not did that. Wow. Matter of fact, she stand by his side. Even the other episode when the experts came out there and he was upset because the expert said that he belittled her, and he's like, no, I don't. And then he went to ask her and see how she would respond, and she was smiling. So when you do that, that means his behavior is acceptable. Yeah. And so when you make that behavior acceptable, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get that.
Right.
Now, everybody else can look at that behavior and say, That is not unacceptable. But
Yeah,
Katina's not looking at it like that.
unacceptable. Yeah.
She's not.
Yeah.
I said it wrong.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
What I said?
I think you said unacceptable. I just couldn't hear you clear enough.
Okay.
But I said before that it would be a relationship. It would be one sided, and
she need to step up her game.
Yeah.
And establish herself as a queen in the relationship. And there's things you can and cannot do. Belittle me is one of those things that you cannot do to me. Mm-hmm. No, it's not.
Right.
Don't accept that. Mm-hmm. Because if you accept it now, and when you say yes on decision day, it's probably gonna get worse.
Yeah. Because right now, you never know. We just like people say, you got the cameras are here.
Right.
So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen when
he might change? He might change because they're taping the show, and the contestant can't see themselves. Mm-hmm. But they can look at the show now and see themselves. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, he's gonna say, "Oh man, I was that bad." Hopefully, he gets some revelation to how he's talking to his queen.
I don't know.
But think about his background. His background suggests he has never treated a woman right. Mm-hmm. When has he treated a woman right?
Right.
So what made you think at this particular age he's going to do that now?
That's true. Or know how.
He changed the game, but he didn't change it where he's treating his woman right. No, he's not.
Yeah.
So he's not marriage material.
Ooh.
He's not right now. He's not. Maybe later on when he grow and learn how to treat a woman, he will be. But right now he's not marriage material. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And maybe Katina want to be married so bad she's willing to accept that. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
it's
to some degree I see that.
It's a shame to see him talk to her that way.
Yeah.
And then she allow it. Yeah.
So at this point, I'm ready to throw the couples away and start over again.
Can we get some new couples, y'all? Because none of these couples going to make it.
Yeah, it's hard for me to see that they'll say yes on decision day.
I can see all of them saying no.
And even if they did, would they last too much after?
Yeah. So why would Lindsay say no?
Why would Lindsay say no?
Mm-hmm.
Her big stance is she feels that Mark doesn't value her.
Yeah, she's sensitive. Mm-hmm. So when a person is sensitive, they need someone to respond to their sensitivity in such a way that I'm sorry. Yeah. Wait a minute, I'm sorry you're feeling. See, he should write that down, right? I'm sorry you're feeling, and have that ready. Okay.
But not only that, if you think about it, the way Lindsay acts is, she knows she's over the top. She knows she's a lot to take, and she probably gets that a lot from other people.
Right.
So I don't want to get that from you.
Right.
I want to get something else.
I want something else from you. That's good.
I want you to support me and be there. I don't want you to treat me like everybody else is treating me, even though I'm that way.
So why Mark would say no?
Why would Mark say no? Mm-hmm. Mark is he still has that fear of what to do with her. He just doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, he don't know when a statement is gonna occur and feelings gonna get hurt.
Right.
So he's staying in that fear zone.
Right.
I gotta be careful how I talk, because if I say this, my feelings gonna get hurt, and then he don't know how to pull it back in by saying I'm sorry. So he's tiptoeing in the relationship.
Yep, another tiptoe.
Yeah. So he got on his tiptoe shoes, trying to be quiet, but that's not gonna be work. So I could easily see them saying no. What about Katina?
Well,
if Katina said no, what would be the reason?
Hopefully that she wakes up and see that he does not respect her. So that the way he talks to her, because she's cried about it and she said that I have feelings.
I'm a human being. I'm a person.
She knows that. So deep down, if she says no, that I feel like that will be the reason behind it.
Oh, hopefully she comes to some revelation, because if she stayed in this clouded area she's in now, she's probably gonna say yes.
Because think about that. Then he already told you ain't got nothing, pretty much. and then you're gonna have to move in his house.
Right. Definitely not gonna move in your house with him.
That old house he live in.
Yep.
You know that he's so grand about.
Mm-hmm.
You be limited. Your voice is stifled.
So why would O say no?
O would say no because basically she's not what he really wants.
Yeah, she doesn't fulfill his requirement of what a wife should be.
Yeah. That would be.
So why would Steve say no?
Steve would say no because of the commitment. I feel like
the social media.
She does. The social media issue with her not making the move. He feels like she's not committed to the marriage because he said that. Right. Noah will be on the scale of
he ain't got a job. That's it. Don't have a job. No.
I can raise that flag of commitment too. He doesn't have a job, financially stable,
Jasmine?
and that's a fear for her. It ain't getting wet. I'm sorry.
I don't get wet for him, so that's a no.
Yeah, there's just not that part in the relationship. It's just that attraction isn't there.
So what would Mike's reason be?
Wow, that would be hard because I think Mike really likes her.
Right. So he'll be like Katina. He might possibly no. I mean, yes.
Yeah, he really likes her.
Yeah, but it's not there. It's just not there.
Yeah, but he still has some trust concerns. I mean, vulnerability, open up, and everything. I don't know what would be his valid reason to say no unless they started that bickering stuff again.
Right. Unless their communication get off track and they start doing that again.
Right.
All right.
So that was great. So right now, at this point, I don't see who's going to work out.
Well, my order's still the same. Lindsay and Mark.
Okay.
Steve and Noah.
All right.
The O,
and you had Mike and Jasmine at the end.
They add them at the end, so that's still the same though. So let's wrap it up, Charlie.
All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm on that side of I don't even know.
Right? Nobody's gonna make it, y'all.
Right. So guys, thanks for watching our Married at First Sight review. And again, don't forget to check us out. I am Charlie, a mental health therapist.
I'm Ronald, marriage and family therapist.
Take a look at our other videos where we talk about relationships and problems and issues and how to thrive and get past those. And also don't forget again to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next week for a review of episode 15. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.